Hey everyone, it's Lulu here and welcome back to Real with Lou. This is my channel where I discuss all things business and tech. Okay, so this video is part 1 of my Breaking into Tech free email video course. So the reason why I started this little series is because I'm very active on Twitter as of lately, and I did a 30 days of thread. For you guys who don't know, 30 days of thread is where you make a thread every day for 30 days. And I just was doing the thread, helping people and giving tips and tricks on how to pivot your career into the tech industry. The reason why I wanted to talk about it is because I've done the same thing for myself. But not only just pivot your career into the tech industry, this is helpful for people who don't have a technical degree. So I have a kind of unconventional way into my tech careers. Okay, long story short, so I started off in computer science in college and undergrad, but it wasn't working out for me, so I ended up with a psychology degree. But I had to maneuver my way into certain tech spaces because I no longer had the technical degree, but I still had the technical experiences. So you don't have to have a technical degree to have technical experiences. There's ways you can do it, and this is what I'm gonna cover in this 4-part video course. Also, this is an email course attached to the videos, so if you want daily emails along with it, I have a link in the description below where you can sign up and you'll get all the emails for this course. So first things first, before you make any big life-changing commitment, like a career change, you need to do your research first. Before you do anything, you should be researching. You shouldn't just be jumping in based off of what other people say, what do you hear, your assumptions, because everyone is different, every experience is different. So you want to make sure you're doing your research first. So research, what do I mean by research? You need to be researching the actual tech career fields that you're going into. The tech industry is huge. There's so many different jobs and positions and pathways you can go inside tech. So if you have an industry in mind, or a path or a job title in mind, you want to start with doing research on that as respects to different industries, because you got the healthcare industry, that's tech. You have the business, that's tech. You have government, that's tech. There's tech career paths drives every company, every industry now, because everything lives off of technology. So you want to do that research first. What industry do you see yourself in? For my example, when I was in undergrad, my internships was in the government contracting, the government consulting areas, because I went to school in DC, so it's the government there. So those are all the tech roles that I landed into, and I kind of did not like that space because it wasn't fun really. It was stiff. But you have the big tech companies, the corporate companies, like Google and Facebook, that's a little fun. You can wear anything, casual things to work. They have ping pong tables. I mean, I had a ping pong table at my job, but you know what I'm saying. You want to make sure you do your research on the environments too. So when I mean research the different career paths and fields, because some people, you may have an idea of what path you want to go and pursue, but you don't know what's out there. You just know what you know. I don't know if you know everything about tech careers, but I don't even know everything about the different tech careers. I know mainly about some, but there's always new things because technology is evolving, so you never know what popped up that you may be the first one on. So do your research. So the 2 main resources that I would say to use to do your research is Glassdoor and LinkedIn. I feel like that sums it up when you're trying to do your research on these things. You don't want to look on too many platforms because you don't want to go down a rabbit hole. Keep your focus narrow. So Glassdoor is a platform where you can go on there and see company reviews, salaries, interview questions. You can really see anything you want about the company, pros and cons, everything. And these are people who work at the company that post their reviews and post things like that. So it's very helpful because you can see people's real opinions, and it's all anonymous, so people aren't really gonna lie and everything because their name isn't attached to it. And it's been very helpful, especially when it comes to the interview portion. there's been times I went on Glassdoor and had an interview, and the same exact questions people say they got interviewed were the same questions I was asked during my interview. So definitely utilize Glassdoor, especially if you at the interview process, but it's definitely helpful for when you're trying to do your research and more about the company and the company culture and things like that. That's very important before you dive into all of that stuff. I mean, you can ask those questions in an interview, but of course your interviewer is trying to get you to come to the company. They're not going to tell you all the things that's wrong with the company. So you definitely want to do your research and do your due diligence before. LinkedIn is very powerful as well when it comes to looking up different job opportunities. Recruiters live on LinkedIn. They have a good high presence on LinkedIn, and apply to jobs straight from LinkedIn. Like, you don't have to like put in your emails. You can like click, oh, sign in through LinkedIn and apply right through LinkedIn. So that's very helpful. So when you come to your job search, and your career search as well, you can see all the qualifications, the locations that the companies are in that they're trying to recruit for, and things like that. So those two websites, Glassdoor and LinkedIn, will be your best friend when it comes to this search. All right, now that you need to do your research and you know what you need to do your research on and the resources you need to use for it, now it's time to actually do your research and to actually make sure you are storing all that information in the right place. So Excel spreadsheet, just plain Excel spreadsheet does wonders. So I would say create an Excel spreadsheet that has you know, a couple of cells where one cell is job opportunity or job title, then you have like the actual company, and you could also do it by industry as well, like in parentheses, and then you can have qualifications, the locations, all the things that you would need. Also list out in this Excel spreadsheet the pros and cons, because let me tell you why pros and cons is very important for your research. Everyone is different. Everyone wants to change into the tech industry and change their careers for a different reason. You are not like the next person you're competing against, in a sense. Like, some people are coming straight out of college, fresh out of college, who don't have a family, who are just starting to break into their careers. And then you have people that's like have kids, that's middle-aged or what have you, that's trying to change careers because they're not happy in their previous one. So you have to do the pros and cons. Like, does location matter to you? If you already have a family started, do you want to uproot your family and move them to whatever location across the country or what have you? Is that beneficial to pull your kids out of school and have them start another school? Like, these are all important things. Like, the money is great because you want to upgrade your salary, upgrade your well-being. Would you want to be happy in your dream job? But also list the pros and cons to what each job position and job requirement is asking of you. That, I'm telling you, is be very important, and I don't know if most people do that until they actually get the offer. So don't waste your time. I know it will be your dream job to like apply to all these companies and get an offer, but don't waste your time doing that if you know it's going to be a problem moving across country or actually leaving your family, or if you're newly married, like you and your spouse have to live apart for some time. So these are all things to think of. And then also have some cells where if you apply to it, have a cell for that where you can check off yes or no, your interview, if you got an interview offer, and if you got an official offer to come work at the company. I have an ultimate guide for this course, Breaking Into Tech email video course, and if you want that, it will be $19. It's $19 for the resources. So I have this Excel spreadsheet in there as one of the resources, so if you don't want to make it over again, like every template, guide, resource, anything that I say in these next 4-part videos is going to be in the ultimate guide ebook, so you don't have to, you know, make it easier on you. You don't have to go fishing and remaking these things, taking 30 minutes to an hour out of your time to do all this. I have that package for you for a low cost. And this Excel spreadsheet is gonna be very beneficial to you in the long run, so because you're always gonna keep referring back to this, especially as you keep applying. You want to track your metrics, you want to track your measurements. This is also important because especially when you get to the actual part where you applying to jobs, you want to see, like, am I getting offers? Like, why not? Maybe I need to redo my resume, maybe it's my interviewing skills. You want to know at what part of the process that you're going wrong in a sense, or that you probably need more time to focus on and things like that. Also get feedback every step of the way. If you have any partners or any family that this process may affect them in any kind of way, definitely have that talk with them. Put that in your Excel spreadsheet of what did my family say. So maybe you think that was a pro, maybe yeah, my family, we want to move, may move to a con. So actually get feedback from the people in your life that this may affect. So thank you for watching part 1. Definitely stay tuned to the next part, is how to grow your skills using online courses and side projects. That's a great video. Definitely make sure you look at the next video, especially if you trying to grow your tech skills, if you don't have a technical degree, because you're definitely gonna need to get those skills some way, somehow. So thank you for watching. Definitely like, comment, subscribe. Comment in the comment section below what career path in tech that you're trying to go to. That'll be fun to see. Maybe you may see somebody else in the comments that's trying to do the same thing. You guys can help, have accountability partners. You guys can start your journey together, or maybe just have a friend. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.